Opening day festivities wrap. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. Just about to get underway, and today's starter, Tyler Glasnow.
Well, Boog, along with great stuff that he has consistency. I mean, this guy's got a proven track record. You know, when he takes the ball and goes out there to compete, he's going to give you everything he's got. Unload the tank, try to pitch deep into the ball game, and he almost always finds a way to make it very tough on opposing lineups, even when he doesn't have his best stuff, and that is the mark of a true competitor.
Now it's the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. The pitch. In for a strike, and we're off and running in a brand new season. Called strike right there.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths, it's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Glasnow. Ready and deals. Popped up left side. Paredes makes the grab. 2 down. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can...
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Welcome back. So here's the lefty, Tarek Skubal. What do we have on him?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
The next offering misses. And 1-1. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Check swing, went around, and the count even 1-1. Ground ball up the middle, Rosario to first, and here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Next pitch misses, and the count's even at 2.
2 strikes.
And there's a ball. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put them away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Isaac Paredes stands in now and watches strike 1. And now the count is even. The pitch. Swung on and fouled off. And he'll need a new bat. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Rogers right there to make the grab. And that is that. The Rays strand just the 1. We played an inning. No score. Back here at the ballpark. And now here is Jake Rogers. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. And a foul ball. Glass now back to work. The 0-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Siri in position. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Vierling. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Throw is low, and he can't pick it. Parker Meadows now at the plate, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Foul ball.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Parker Meadows with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Around third. Here's the throw.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Runners at the corners here. 1 away. Andy Ibanez up now for the Tigers. And first offering is fouled off. Meadows, the runner at third. Torkelson over at first with 1 away. Loud. Feed to second, that's 1, and that's 2. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Tropicana Field, bottom half of inning number 2. Francisco Mejia coming up to hit. Clips the outside corner. That's strike 1. And strike 2. And the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Here's a 1-2. Popped up. McKinstry pulls that one down. 1 down. And now the right fielder, Luke Raley. There's a strike. Skubal, he's a guy that has both swing and miss stuff and exceptional command. I mean, that's a rare combination. That makes him one of the best in the game.
And when a hitter steps in the box, he knows that I got to be ready to swing. And that's where it really opens things up for him to change speeds, change location to get the swing and miss.
The 1-2. So many strikeout guys do have trouble with walks because usually the strikeout is tied in to the stuff, and sometimes the stuff is difficult to command. Not the case here. Throw on to Torkelson. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. And now it's Jose Siri. In there at the knees. 0-1. Tap back up the middle. On the run, throw to first. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for Tampa. And it remains 1-0. Back now in Tampa Bay. Now it's the second baseman, Zach McKinstry. Glasnow back to work. This one lifted in the air, left field. Rosarena makes the grab. And there's 1 down. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Struck out swinging his first time. Popped up. Makes the catch for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And next to hit for Detroit, Riley Green. First time up was a pop out. In the air, center field. Siri in position. He makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. Tigers are welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Taylor Walls. That one's in there. 0-1. Walls playing up the middle at short in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2017. And a pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. Just missed.
It's a good take.
Next offering misses, and it's 2-2. And he deals. And that's a strikeout looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Well, it's just a great job of playing catch with the catcher. Exactly where the catcher set up is where he threw that pitch, and probably fooled the umpire a little bit because there was no budge at all.
Brandon Lowe, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. And now the lefty just off the inside edge. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. 1 down, base is empty. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Next offering is fouled back. Here's a 2-2. And downstairs.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. This one chopped up the middle. Throw on to Torkelson. Lau out on the play.
Up next for Tampa Bay, no left fielder.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. First offering, and it just misses. Arozarena goes 5 feet 11 inches, 28 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. And 1-2. Got him swinging. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. They trail here 1-0. And welcome back as we go to the top of the fourth. And now the DH, Kerry Carpenter. The right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. Lifted in the air down the left side. Arozarena makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And next up for the Tigers, Jake Rogers. 0 for 1 with a flyout. There's a line drive to left field. And that's a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And the batter now, Matt Vierling. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
To short, could be 2. Over to Lau. Throw to first, but he beat it. So up next, Parker Meadows. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Safe. Mejia too late. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Trying to bunt his way on. Can't glove it cleanly.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his...
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw. Safe. Mejia too late. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. No runs on 2 hits. No. Bottom 4, Harold Ramirez at the dish. And the pitch. That one missed. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-0. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
And the pitch. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And there's one down.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Diaz now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Next offering is in for a strike. The Rays yet to pick up a hit here. Fights it off. He'll see another. High fly ball right field. He makes the catch, and there's two down. Isaac Paredes now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That's in there, and it's 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Not a swing you want to watch again.
0-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Next offering is fouled back. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. On a line, base hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Out towards right center field. Pulls up, and it drops for a hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. First and third, 2 away. Luke Raley will hit next. And that's outside. Next offering is in for a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. Line drive, that's a base hit. In comes the runner from third. We're tied at 1.
Comes through with the RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Siri in the box now. Takes strike 1. Grounded out his first time. Sliced down the right side.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here at the ballpark, we go to the top of the 5th. Now the third baseman, Andy Ibanez. The pitch. And there's a foul ball.
Well, these Tigers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
And the pitch. That one lifted to left. The Rosarena after it. Puts it away for the out.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Ground ball to the right side. Diaz takes it himself, and a couple of quick outs.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the lineup, Ahmed Rosario digs in now. Swing, and a ball popped up. That's a hit. Here's Riley Green. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Siri sizing it up, tracks it down for the out. And that will end the inning. Tigers leave one. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here at Tropicana Field, John Shambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Taylor Walls. First offering misses the mark.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
That one finds the corner, and that is strike 2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 1 out. Lau at the plate. Swings through that one. 0-1. And the slider catches the zone.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plate.
1-2 here. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And a 1-2. And now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 away. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Vierling makes the play, and that is that. Down in order. Go. All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the DH, Kerry Carpenter. Here comes a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Carpenter measures 6 feet 2 inches, 220 pounds. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment. Here's a 1-1. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Bounces off the wall as he makes the grab.
Well, that's a great effort just to get to that one, and an even better one to take on the wall and hang on to the baseball for the out.
And a foul ball.
Well, a nice day off for him, not having to jog out to the outfield. Gets to be in the DH spot. Be curious to see how he keeps himself in a rhythm, not playing defense.
Center field, Siri in position. Makes the catch. 2 down. Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Vierling in his 2nd season, 26 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Triple digits on that last pitch. Down in order go the Tigers. Still tied 1-1. Back now in Tampa Bay, bottom of the 6th inning. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Harold Ramirez. First pitch just misses. There's a swing and a miss.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Got him. 1 up, 1 down.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Diaz, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see
A lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Popped up. Torkelson pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Isaac Paredes. That one at the knees for a strike. Next offering is down low.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Next offering upstairs.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. In the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. New inning getting started, and now Parker Meadows. And here it comes. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball there. And now 1-2. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Another strikeout for Glasnow. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Deal 1. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Going to count 1-2. And that one off the outside edge. Gets under it and pops it up. Puts it away for the out. Here's the third baseman, Andy Ibanez. Swing and a ball popped up. That one gets down for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. So digging in, Zach McKinstry. Strike 1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Rosarena pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that bottom of the 7th. Now up for Tampa Bay, Francisco Mejia. The wind of the pitch. Good eye right there. And another ball. Swing and a pop-up. McKinstry on his way over. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Raley in the box again. Takes the strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Jose Siri getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. The wide to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. And that's too high.
Just not taking the bait right there, but a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now a new pitcher for the Rays, Colin Poche.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
And a pitch. Rosario in the box now. Takes strike 1. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And here is Riley Green. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Back-to-back singles. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit. A lot riding on this next at-bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
No outs, runners at first and second. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Loud over to second. How about that double play?
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Rogers swings through it for strike 1.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is the 3rd out of the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And welcome back. On to the bottom of the 8th. And down to shortstop, Taylor Walls. New pitcher for the Tigers, Will Vest. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And he deals. That one clips the outside corner. 0-1. In the air, left side. Green brings it in. 1 away.
The batter, number 8, second baseman.
And now it's Brandon Lowe. And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. That misses the zone. 1-1. Line drive, caught.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
Rosarena at the plate now. That's ball 1. Now 1-1. 1-1 now. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's off the mark, and it's 2-2. And the right-hander deals. Softly hit to third. Sends it across to first. Out number 3. Check here. It's the 9th, and we are tied. So they turn things over to the righty, Robert Stevenson. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Vierling.
Number 26, Robert
The pitch.
Stevenson.
And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals.
That's a ball.
And that one fouled off. At the belt and fires. Strike 3, got him swinging. 1 away.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Rips one to right. Raley brings it in with a nice running grab.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Stevenson, 30 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2011. Here comes the 0-1. Bounce to the left side. Over to Diaz, and they get Torkelson for the out. Third out. Bottom of the 9th. At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Harold Ramirez. That's through there for a strike. That's down and in. Right-handed reliever. And the count 1-2. Righty delivers. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Yandy Diaz now.
The first baseman.
Ball 1, no strikes. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. Next one misses, and that's ball 2.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
And that one fouled off. 2-2 now. Hit slowly on the ground. Bare hand grab. Throw on to Torkelson. And that quickly 2 away. Next to bat will be the Rays 4-hitter, Isaac Paredes. 1 for 3. Pitch misses there. And that is ball 1. And there's a ball.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Righty to the plate. And that one just missed off the outside edge. There's the strike. And a 3-1 on the way. And that's ball 4. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Mejia in the box now. Takes strike 1. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Come on and miss. Throw to second and great jump.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the...
Got him looking. Fastball at the letters froze him for strike 3. So coming into the game now on defense, Josh Lowe. He's the new. Now at the plate, Andy Ibanez. Stevenson back to work. Extra innings certainly had a different feel starting in 2020 with a new rule placing a runner on second to begin the inning, and that forced teams to rethink their strategy in extra frames.
Yeah, much less margin for error, and Boog, to your dismay, not much sacrifice bunting. Teams usually tried for the big inning.
Certainly not that much bunting for the road team as they try and play for the big inning, but for the home team, if the road team doesn't score, you'll see the home team bunt sometimes. The pitch. And right back to the mound. So up next, Zach McKinstry.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Wide out to the warning track.
That misses. 1-0. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. And down on strikes he goes. 2 gone.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
In the air, right side of the infield. Diaz makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We're in extras here, and stepping in for the Rays, Luke Raley. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Jose Cisnero. And the pitch. That's a strike. Action in the pen down there. Andrew Kittredge preparing to come on if needed. Kelly warming up as well. To third. Grabs it barehanded. Throw to first. And here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out.
He was out early today working on that very play.
Now it's going to be Jose Siri. And there's a hit. Runner around third. Now a long throw home. Save. Ball game. They walk it off.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Rays, 2 runs on 4 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Tigers, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Our paid attendance at Tropicana Field this afternoon. On selling of 31,042. The Rays thank you.
Telling me to stop, everything could go wrong. Yeah, never had the world in my hands.
Hey there, baseball fans. Justin Allegri.
Mm-hmm.